Few games give you the real gritty but nonetheless graceful experience of aircraft combat. Even fewer give you the feeling that you're actually in control of one of the great World War II warbirds that made the European theater one of the most violent. Flight simulators are usually somewhat reserved for those that have deep interest in both video games and war history, but when you're shooting down German bombers or blasting away the British RAF, I get the feeling that anyone could get into such fast-paced and high-intensity flight combat. This is IL-2 Sturmovik, Birds of Prey, developed by Gaijin Entertainment and published by 505 Games, and is in fact the 9th title in the IL-2 Sturmovik series, one of the highest regarded flight simulators in PC gaming history. It's made the jump to next-gen consoles in classic fight simulator style. The game's title lends itself to the history of the famous Soviet dogfighter, the Ilyushin IL-2 ground attack aircraft that was common in Soviet airspace. In fact, the IL-2 Ilyushin was so highly regarded by Comrade Stalin himself, he once told a factory that was falling behind in production of the aircraft that it was, quote, as essential to the Red Army as air and bread. The game makes sure that you're up to speed on the controls of your aircraft before you take the skies against the German Luftwaffe. You'll fly over the skies of Europe as you participate in the most famous battles of World War II, such as the Battle of the Bulge, Stalingrad, and Berlin. While I was not much of a pilot, I still commend the developers for their ability to make the flight controls seem as real as possible. The 360 uses its joysticks to control plane physics such as elevator, rudder, pitch, and loop. Your head will be spinning if you play this game enough, and if you turn on the realism mode, the game becomes considerably difficult, especially when you fire your guns and the screen starts to shake. Battles will have you going up against the best of the German Luftwaffe, and your missions will have you dropping bombs on German battleships, shooting down fighters and bombers, and otherwise protecting your own allies on the ground, at sea, and in the air. I had a lot of fun thrusting my airplane into full throttle and charging after my targets, then zooming in on the unsuspecting enemy and boom! After your target explodes, there is the impressive added effect of the ejected pilot opening up his parachute and landing to safety. The cinematics that introduce you to each level are like something out of a History Channel documentary, with video from the front lines of World War II battles and voiceovers telling the story behind the footage. IL-2 Sturmovik also has a multiplayer mode where you can challenge a friend and capture the flag, deathmatch, team deathmatch, and strike mode, where you must protect your ground units while defending them against the attacking opposition. In conclusion, this flight simulator might not be on par with the more popular titles of the day, but it's certainly worth trying and has a lot to offer to both the hardcore and casual gamer. I would recommend it to those who enjoy watching a lot of History Channel documentaries about the great World War II battles, because this game will give you the feel of what it was like to be a part of one of history's most important conflicts.